Ratchathani, as you can see, the station is mobbed. It'll soon become apparent, even though the train was packed, why we've come on it, as we go outside and head towards the city. Now over there, that's the front of the station. Where you come out, you'll see lots of metered taxis and tuk-tuks. Here's Rob's cash saving tip. See that over there, that red thing, that's called a songtaew. Jump on one of those. Some more parked up down here, all waiting to go into town. Loads of cafes over there, look, restaurants, food and drink. No alcohol today, of course. Well, that's the way to get into town. That'll save you time and money. Well, it's a pretty packed songtaew, but the good news is it's free of charge, and we've got seats. We'll see what the traffic's like. The main thoroughfare through town is used for the procession and parade. So this road from the station, the railway station in Ubon, is quite a long way south of the city centre in a place called Warren-Chamra. And as you get close to the centre, it's a nightmare driving wise. Parking would be, well, I don't know, really don't know. So it's a lot easier to do it this way. See how long it takes us to get near the bridge where this songtaew stops. Then we walk the rest of the way, the extra 10 minutes into town. Nearly there, crossing the Mun River, and it looks as though the traffic along the riverbanks is massive. People looking for parking spaces. This is a huge event. Hotels booked up weeks before. We had a look online, and there are hardly any rooms to be had. The cheapest was around 3,000 baht. So that's why we're doing it as a day return. Right, here we are, the main thoroughfare through Ubon Ratchathani. And they're all getting ready for the procession. The Candle Festival is meant to dispel all bad things. Goes back centuries, a religious festival. We're going to have lots of singing and dancing and floats. Any of you look this up on Wikipedia that says that the floats are made and carved out of candle a couple of days before? They're talking rubbish. They're carved by each temple, and it takes them months. You'll see why in a few minutes. And each temple is represented, and lots of local communities, they all have their own little float, and some very big floats. We're going to go along this route and find a seat in the free grandstand. Get ready to see lots of people in pretty outfits. Some stunning floats made out of candle wax. And just a joyous occasion. Nowhere in the world does partying and parades better than this, son. Look at this. Incredible. That's all made out of wax. And another one along here. There won't be lots of commentary and there'll be lots to look at. I'll leave it for now because we're going to find a seat in a grandstand. And we have dropped on dead lucky. We're in the first grandstand, right on the end. So we see them all coming round the corner. Fantastic. Well done, Dal. Birthday girl, you have best seat. Right, looks like we're underway. A few tips if you're going to come. Bring a hat, bring some water, it can be hot. Try and get here early, try and get a hotel, and then you can do it relax. I believe there is a parade at night, although I'm not sure. It goes on for 2 days. The procession for 2 days, and that's the start of Buddhist Lent, where the good people give things up and the bad ones don't. There'll be some traditional Isan music for sure. There'll be some dancers. They're gradually coming round. Big float pulled by a tractor. And there'll be lots of water being sprayed because they're frightened that the candles will melt. It's a little less busy than last year. I think it's because it's a Thursday. Last year we came and it was a Saturday. It really was full on packed. We'd have never got in these seats last year. Over the far side there, we'll show you later, there's a big market goes on all week.
พี่น้องเอ้ยแม่นสิได้ขี่สร้างกังคงเป็นพญาอย่าสิลืมเศร้าหน้าผู้แบกกาอยู่ข้างหลังแม่นสิได้อยู่ดีมีสุขทั้งเวียงวังอย่าสิลืม
performing us from people and local people, Ubon Ratchathani people from Rainoi.
'We're not in a great position for the dancing, but never mind. Look at this thing coming round the corner. Just how much care and time has gone into this. All made out of candle. Well, it seems to have been a smaller parade than last year, but as Dow says, it goes on for a few days, so there might be some extras tonight or tomorrow. Still wonderful, free entertainment, and there's so many people here to have fun. We're going to have a wander, see what we can find. So we're going to go to a very special shop and see which other things are about, because it's a big event, as you can tell. Takes up a lot of the town centre. Good places, Ubon. I recommend you make an effort and try and get yourselves here. This place here on the left, this is the National Museum, Ubon Ratchathani. Yeah, if you've never been, come up to Ubon. It's a good place, good place. Don't mistake it with Udon. It has happened before. Ubon and Udon are very different places. I have got videos of both places on my channel, so don't be afraid to have a look. Everywhere you go, there's market stalls, restaurants. It's fantastic. And my wife, yeah, very clever. She says, let's go up here, see what we find. And sure enough, here are more floats for the procession, probably tonight. So we're going to have a look around at them all. This first one, the Temple of Orange Jamrap, where the railway station is. A lot of fire engines, as I said, a lot of water needed to make sure they sprayed these wonderful exhibits so they don't melt. I hope you're getting the vibe when you're watching this of a happy occasion, because that is exactly what it is. Look at this. The work and dedication that goes in, the pride in the local communities. God, it takes me back to being a kid in England. We'll have a wander down there in a few minutes, that road. There's a few along there. See what's up here first. There we are, a couple more floats down there. Well, quite a few more. If it's a competition and you have to judge, you'll be hard pushed to pick the best, because they're just incredible. Wow. Yeah, we used to have a carnival in Scarborough where local businesses all put out floats in a procession. Something that I let myself down slightly after alcohol, representing the post office in Scarborough in the late 90s one year. There's a good story there. If you buy me enough beer, I'll tell you it. But these, yeah, there were nothing to match this. I was just saying earlier, it's not quite as hot as last year. I might be taking my words back soon enough. It's starting to warm up. How realistic are those? Look at the facial expressions. They are real works of art. I think they might have already gone round once and we've seen them. It's hard to say. There's so many. Look at it, it's brilliant. Wow, what a place. pointed out to my wife through there, you see the brick tower? Well, that was built by British prisoners of war. They came up here to convalesce after being stationed at Kanchanaburi and treated badly by the Japanese, bridge over the River Kwai, all that story. And they built that brick tower and a plaque to say thank you to the people of Ubon for looking after them. So they're good people up here, really good people. Beautiful, the big park across the way there. People sat in the shade having picnics. If you ever want to get fat, come and walk round the Thai market. There's everything you can think of to eat and it all looks so appetising. I'm keeping off the bugs though, no bugs today. But everything, seafood, chicken, pork, fries, nuts, and of course all the clothes and shoes. This might cost a few baht, but it is Dow's birthday. This is a fantastic shop. Loads and loads of things. And Ubon specialises in a savoury pork sausage called Moo Yor. That's inside those green wraps. It's not spicy, it's seasoned. It's fantastic. You can have it cold with spicy salad or noodles, noodle dishes, deep fried. Fantastic. It goes really well with cheese and crackers as well, believe it or not. So with the festival on, we often come to this shop when we're through here. I'll put it in the video notes so you know where it is, because it's a real, well, it's got everything. Yeah, pad thai mixtures and all sorts. And there's a shop on the main road between here and Sisaket that I sometimes stop by as well. Fantastic people, good lady who owns it. So it's the best Moo Yor in Ubon. And the boys in the back there, they're making packages up to go all over the country. So I think that sort of says it all. There we are. As I say, I'll put a link in the notes at the bottom so you can see where it is on a map. We've got a bag full, all right, but there's going to be a lot of happy eating in our house. Over this side, more markets. This is the other side of the main road. And there's just hundreds of them. It's just fantastic. I think traders come from all over Thailand for this event. You can buy the lot donuts here. Don't think I want a donut just yet. I know what I do want, but it's trying to find somewhere that sells it. So we're going to have a walk now and see the rest of the procession as it lines up for later. The stands are empty now, more or less. The procession's at an end. We're going to see what else is there for tonight. I don't believe it, I've lost my wife. Oh, she hasn't run off. It's the trouble, and it is a sensible warning really. If you're coming with anybody, make sure you keep in touch with them, you know, keep an eye on them, because there's that big a crowd. Goodness knows where she is. I hope she's shopping. Words I don't often say. Yeah, sure enough, I got a phone call. Please come back, I want to buy something. I'd have lost my money there. I would never have guessed it'd be a hairstylist. Next door, some very cheap football shirts. Oh, he's done a lovely job there. Very Sam, very Sam. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed Ubon. We've just had a wonderful meal, celebrate my wife's birthday, in a restaurant right on the water. As you can see, it's just behind me, the River Mun. Fantastic. If I sound a bit croaky, the meal was quite spicy. It was a stew, and the pot was split in half, which I've never had before. Fortunately, my wife had a very spicy half, I had a spicy half. But I tell you what, it's probably the 5th or 6th restaurant we've been to along this stretch, along the river bank in Ubon, and I think I'd go back to all of them. It's a great place, and it's just rounded off a fantastic day. We're going to head for the train soon, see how busy that is. We need to give ourselves plenty of time because the traffic could be heavy to get back to the station. So if you come to Ubon for this festival, that fountain's what you've got to aim for. Just the other side of the bridge, that's the river bridge there, where the postman's just going over. And the thing to remember, that side of the roundabout, they're the songtaews that you pay for, they're the regular service. These, on the city side, they're the free ones that go back to the railway station. The chart there is children's height, the one in green. If they're below 100, they're free to travel. If they're between 100 and 150, then they pay a reduced rate. That's better than age, isn't it? 'Cause it judges how much room they take up. Glad it isn't on weight and waist size. Our fare, incidentally, to Carnival, which is about a 40-minute ride, 7 baht each. Probably about 20 pence in English money. And even better news, even more research carried out, found a place opposite the station in Ubon that sells beer. Happy days. Should anybody be watching this video who's been to the nighttime parade, I'll be absolutely fascinated and delighted to receive information if you can tell us what time it all happens, because we're planning to come at night time next year. Thanks ever so much if you can help me out with that. So, as ever, if you've enjoyed the video, please add your likes, comments, ask questions, subscribe, and until then, get out there and see the world. We don't know how long we've got, do we? This one's in dedication to Chris Love, a cricket friend of mine in Chiang Mai. Rest in peace, pal.